Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to our town hall. It's great to have you here. So it's Thursday, June 22nd. It's episode 67. And we've already got Bill on, and Billy's hiding somewhere. I see a hat to the right. So I see Billy there as well. How you doing, Bill? How you doing, Billy?
Good.
Okie doke.
Well, we got probably plenty to cover. Brittany did a great job, and then Julian before that. So it's great to be back, and I'm sure we got a lot to cover. I see some stuff on your game tables behind you there. We got to figure out, have there been any changes on the game tables? We have some stuff set up back there, and I cannot tell if that's different from
No, nothing different.
Nothing different? All right. All right. So what should we start with today? Update on the release schedule or any news you want to share with everybody? We see you now a little better now.
Well, now I want to see Bill.
Yeah, move it.
Half a bill. We see half a bill.
Yeah.
There we go. That's almost.
Come on. Yeah. All right. Good enough.
That's all scripted, everybody. This hours of practice, hours of rehearsals. Where would you like to start with what's been released since? We obviously have a huge release that's happened in the past week or two we could talk about, if you'd like. And I guess we will. Yeah. So we'll go right here. We'll go to Western Front Ace. So I know Gregory Smith's online right now. So we've got over here, we've got Western Front Ace. I've seen it popping up on social media. Folks haven't seen anybody quite play it yet. I haven't caught any playthroughs yet, but everybody's probably takes a little while to go through all the components. There's a lot of components to the game. So congrats to Gregory Smith and also Ian Cooper for co-design for that game. It's been a long time in coming, and we're excited to get it out.
Yeah, we're about 50% done with the shipment. So they're coming. So don't get,
Yeah, I received
about 50%.
All right, I received one or two inquiries about one from Florida. Somebody from Florida was asking. He said he pre-ordered late recently, so he was curious if all the shipments.
Yeah, those aren't even. No, we're at 50% of people paid prior to like 2 weeks ago.
Gotcha.
We're not even up to where those won't start going on until late next week.
So Billy's been
happened in the last 5 to 10 days.
So Billy's been super busy in the warehouse, I take it, or going to the, do they do the postal pickup? Does the truck pull up to the warehouse and take all your orders?
Yeah, that was part of the problem. Is Monday was a holiday.
Yeah,
and then they decide not to show up for the next 2 days.
Oh, that's not good.
Tuesday, Wednesday, they didn't even show up.
Oh my God.
So the first they showed up last Thursday and then this Thursday. So there was a week, that they just didn't decide to come pick up.
All right. Well, folks are going to have to be patient. And as Greg's sharing here, it was a huge team effort across the board. Also had a team when it came to the graphics of the game, as Greg's sharing here, with those that helped us out. So thanks to Bruce, Nadir, and Ian Wedge for the team effort. Lots of
what happened too is with the shipping, we do labels before the game is ready. Okay, so we catch up on. So you could have a label done on June 12th or June 7th. Okay, but the game didn't start shipping until 15th, 17th.
Recently,
so we do labels in advance, so it speeds up the process of getting them out. So just because you get a label or just because UPS, we don't send domestic labels out or tracking. But if you have the post office, they're going to notify you when I do the label. Okay, so they might notify you on June 12th the label's been done, but that's even before we release the game. So you can't go off that.
Okay,
but it's coming slowly, but they're all being done.
Okay, wonderful. And then, Mo's just noticed that Gimpy's back, Nate's back online, so we want to wish Nate well. Happy to have you back here, Nate. It's a pleasure to have you here as always. So thanks for being here. We've got some international folks that I see joined in from the United Kingdom, a few other places. So it's great that we have a big audience tonight as well. So also William says who received the game. I'm sorry. That's it was a sequence of play cards. So it looks like we've got so many people commenting right now that there we go. Maybe the It's moving so fast tonight. Here we go. I'm out of practice. So Williams got the game, and he says, "Thank you for the sequence of play cards. They were a very nice touch with the game." So,
I got it. What are you doing?
thank you,
Get rid of that.
thank you, William or Bill, for mentioning that. It's great to hear that.
Yeah, what
And
else? Combat 2
Maps.
maps are in the mail.
Oh, they're in
Combat
the
1,
second printing maps.
upgraded maps are in the mail.
Yep, that's mentioned here. I can
What?
show that right.
No, Combat 1.
Here we
Yeah,
are.
that's in the mail.
Yep, there we go. That's in the mail now, so that's great news. I went out in our last newsletter on Tuesday or Wednesday morning, so that's great news. Maybe we could talk a little bit about the Kickstarter
Well, yeah,
that was funded in 2 hours. So burning banners. Thanks for everybody. We're doing quite a few updates, of course, on this by Chris Moeller. We've smashed through some of our levels that we've done, and we've got 564 backers. So definitely check out our Kickstarter when you get a chance. So we're doing really good. If you like fantasy doesn't get all that done all that often. We're really happy to be working with Christopher Moeller on this project, and yeah, it's off to a great start. 20 days to go, but again, please check it out. We've got all kinds of stretch goals we've already smashed through, as you can see here in the graphic that was in the newsletter, and we hope to be adding some more as the pledges continue. So we're really excited about the Kickstarter, and yeah, if you have any questions about the Kickstarter, let us know. We'll try to do our best to answer those questions. And just to get everybody caught up on the newsletter, so we did focus on the what's now shipping and literally still shipping, Western Front Ace. So that's going to be still shipping for some time. 20 days left in the Kickstarter. Combat maps are now shipping. Upcoming releases. So the next 2 releases are the next issue of Paper Wars, which is Second Fallujah, Paper Wars issue 103, and then Rob Bama's Oceans of Fire. So a lot of people have shown interest in that. I've seen a lot of social media posts. A lot of people caught off guard. Oh, another Pacific game, great! And I wasn't familiar with this, so people are excited. Very excited about it, and you can see our most recent releases. These last 4 titles right here, 2040 through Balkans, were our last 4 releases before Gregory Smith's game that came out, Western Front Ace. We've got some additional videos. Again, for Kickstarter, we put more resources into the Kickstarter because this is a major event for us to put together this Kickstarter on this fantasy game. So we've got some really nice videos that were done. They're available from the on the Kickstarter page. You can find them. We added them to the video as well. We've got the Fall Expo. We've got signups already going on for the Fall Expo, Bill. So everybody's excited about that. And I think that wraps up the latest news as far as what we issued in the newsletter. So just
Paper Wars 103 will be coming out probably right after 4th of July.
Okay, great.
So that's Paper Wars 103. Burning banners. Yeah. Like I said, this is a whole different. This is and I don't want to use this in quotes. I'll use in quotes. This is a real Kickstarter. Okay.
Yeah.
So this game won't be out until like January of next year, maybe February. Okay. And like I said, we're very excited how well it's doing. Okay, it's beating all our expectations through through where it is today. We had our projections on where we would be today, or whatever, and it's it's great.
Yeah.
So, Now, some people have had problems with the hotel.
Okay? Oh, for the expo, yeah.
I want to address that. When you call there, okay, you just have to, if you have an issue with booking the hotel, you just have to say, Jose, the sales manager, is the person you need to throw out his name, and hopefully they know who he is.
Yeah, the name again was Jose. Because, in case your video was dropping out there, but Jose is the contact we have at the hotel, as you said.
Yeah, and remember that issue is they don't always have the same people at the desk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they all don't know, but right now I think we corrected that problem because I talked to Jose and then people were able to book. But if you ever have a problem, either email me at sales or just use the name Jose, the sales manager.
All right. I'll let you do your obligatory statement about shipping
Should we
notifications.
expect a notification? Oh no, there's no notification. No, we don't do domestic tracking. Okay, but Combat One maps were put in the mail today.
And it's still USPS, correct?
Yeah, of course.
So people can sign up. They can actually get a notification if you sign up to the USPS alerts directly with the USPS. It will trigger an alert that a package is on the way. It's not going to come from Compass directly. It's going to come from USPS.
But there's plenty of room at the hotel.
Yeah, definitely. We're in the early stages. Yep. All right, great. All right, so that covers the. So I was going to show again the Kickstarter, just to let everybody know what Bill's talking about. It's also a great development opportunity for us. With the whole team, Brittany, Julian, Billy. It's a huge effort. It's one of Bill. It's one of your goals for Compass is positioning Compass for the future, as you said, as we talked about at a recent Expo about younger generation and broadening the base of games. So the Kickstarter's done really well, and as folks can see, we've added a lot to it. So this is not your typical Kickstarter. Again, stretch goals. You typically don't see that from us right.
Comments are being answered.
Well, I was going to say,
Brittany does a tremendous job on the comments.
Yeah.
How many do we have there?
136 comments.
I think our average Kickstarter has 2.
Has 2,
because
and Bill never responds because Bill never responds.
Oh no, you're right. I don't. Yeah, no, because those are regular Kickstarters. But no, Brittany does a great job. And look, they're more than one sentence.
Yep, and then
more than one word.
Yeah, usually our updates, we'll do maybe 1 or 2 comments, and we'll have 1 to 2. Typically, we'll have 2 updates for a Kickstarter, and we've already had 5. And keep in mind, a big difference in this Kickstarter is the duration. The duration of the Kickstarter. Usually we're around maybe 12 days or so for a Kickstarter. This one's 30 days. So much longer Kickstarter, a lot more information about the campaign itself. So again, this is almost running 3 times as long as our standard Kickstarters. And Bill and the company, they've invested more resources, more marketing dollars in all the materials. The YouTube videos you see don't happen magically, so that's another marketing investment to get the various YouTube videos that have been done. And thanks to Mo did a video. I saw Gimpy did a video, and again, we've got a lot of videos here on the Kickstarter. That's a key piece of any Kickstarter, all the videos, and we included some in our newsletter on Wednesday morning. So again, I guess the next Kickstarter from us, when we recuperate and recover, it's going to be back to maybe the 12 days and more of a basic.
Oh no, I think we're cutting that down to 9.
To 9 days, recovery mode, right? It's sort of like this is the real deal, and we're going to learn a lot of good lessons from this.
Yeah, we're going back to what we do, and we're going back to 9 days. I think Alexandros, I think Fall of Trebrook, and then Napoleon Eagles are the next 3.
Yeah, I should show that just so everybody sees it here, and I'll go a little bit bigger on screen just to make it really painfully obvious. So right here on the left margin, Paper Wars.
They're all wrong, John.
Oh, you've changed the order on me.
No, after Ocean of Fire.
Okay.
Cover.
It's
Alexandros.
Something happened here, right?
Yeah, Roma Vixa, you got a Paper Wars game.
Oh, let's not look at that. I don't know what the heck happened there. So
that's our website, folks.
The whole system's breaking down.
Okay, so it looks like let me see if the box art's even right now. The box art's even wrong. Okay, I'm going to update that for tomorrow. But Oceans of Fire, Roma Victrix, that's
been pushed down.
That's been pushed down. Victory at Sea, I believe.
Pushed down.
Yep, Alexander.
Well, yeah, all those 3 get pushed up. Alexander.
Yeah. These 3 right here. All right, so there we go. So this is the real deal right here. These 3 on the left, they're going to be moving up. The others you saw, and then we'll get the box art lined up right. So I don't know how that happened, but we'll get that absolutely fixed. No problem at all. So
what is Desert Blitzkrieg?
I don't have Desert Blitzkrieg. I can show Desert Generals.
Do have Desert Blitzkrieg. Right there. I'm looking at it.
No, it's just added to pre-order.
That's the pre-order. Added the pre-order list. So these are our most recent pre-orders right here on the right side.
Correct. Those are on the pre-order.
Yeah. These are on the pre-order.
But that's whose game? That's your game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now we have Desert Generals.
Yeah, Desert Generals. So I was going to share. Let me go ahead and share a little bit for everybody. So everybody knows Ernie Copley. He was actually on the Compass Expo on remote on site during the event. We did a town hall broadcast, and Ernie was talking about his game, Desert Generals. So
beautiful.
So yes, we have a bunch of World War II North Africa games in the works. I think Bill said 4? I think there's 4 in the works. There's Desert Blitzkrieg. There's Sandstorm. There's all kinds of desert games. So
crazy.
So this is the one I just we wrapped up in the past week. So I think just a few days ago we got the files turned in, and we'll go through a final review. It still has to go through a final review, but just to share with everybody some of the components, we'll go ahead and do that. So here's it's 2 maps. It's 2 map sections.
Looks like African.
So Shane Logan is our artist. Shane did Fall of Tobruk, for example. He has definitely a certain style. He does a lot of North Africa games. He has a lot of experience with North Africa, and you can see, it's got some great artwork to the game, as we can see here. Can you remind me, Bill, since it's 2 sections? I don't believe it's. Is it a mounted or is it paper maps for production? Maybe that's a Julian question.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either. So this one could be mounted maps. Actually, I'll check the product page as well.
I think it might be mounted.
I think it's mounted.
Back of the box.
I think it's mounted maps. Yeah, back of the box I have right here. That will give it away. So let me zoom in here a little bit.
Maybe
we can read together. So let me just get this centered. So here's some pieces on the map. I'll go back to some other artwork. And does it not say if the map is mounted or not? So maybe it's not mounted. We'll find out. We'll get an update on the map. We'll figure it out. But it is 2 sections.
Like it's the same as African campaign.
It is 2 sections. And it's Ernie Copley. So Ernie did the War Europe, the War Pacific. He did the War Expansion Kit. So he's done some big, mega, large size games. So Ernie's sort of gone the other pendulum has swung for Ernie, and he's actually working on a series of games that are more playable and smaller in scope. So here's the map again, and I'll show the 3 counter sheets. So here's counter sheet number 1. I'll give you a nice zoom in on this for the quality of the artwork here. So there are the counters for the game. And we'll go to the next counter sheet here. There's the Italians on the right, obviously. And this should be the Germans. 21st Panzer. So there's the Germans on the left. There's some of the aircraft as well, depleted. So there is supply. There are chrome rules in the game. So there are definitely some chrome rules in the game, minefields, etc. And then the last sheet is right here. So it doesn't use the full sheet. So these are additional markers that we have for the game. So tracking the movement, some mileposts, rail movement, some confusion on the British side, which happened several times during the campaign. Construction of minefields, battle hexes, indicating battles, refits, of course the minefields there again as well. So that is a quick perusal that we have now. The game, the product page is not up yet, obviously, because we have not, we haven't got the pre-order page up yet. So this is just some work in progress. We will be getting the pre-order page up soon. So just want to give a sneak peek on that. And I got one more we can do. We can go to comments if you want, Bill. So let me pull up one more. So I'm just going to do a quick search here. So we have added artwork for Tank Leader. So Tank Leader is the next project. I'll show it here on the screen in a moment. I'm just waiting to load. So let me make the screen a little bit smaller. So make sure this works. Let me try again. All right, here we go.
We'll get the groove.
Here we go. So Tank Leader, let's see how big we have to make the screen here. So Tank Leader, we did not have artwork on Tank Leader before. So we have the cover art here. That's officially done.
Just mute it, turn off.
And here we have the back of the box. So for more details, again, this is Eastern Front Tank Leader. So this was the first in the series, followed by Western Front and Desert Steel. So it gives you an idea of the components, the formation cards, the unit counters. We doubled the maps. We went from two maps to 4 geomorphic maps. So you can change the orientation of the maps. We honor the original scenarios of the original release, but since we've added 2 new maps, we've added additional scenarios to the game as well. So, and we have two of the two designers that are still with us here are part of the project. So there were actually 3 different designers throughout the course of the series, of the Tank Leader series. And we had the 2 remaining designers have been active working on this project. Here's one of the 4 map sheets. So this is sort of a Shane Logan trifecta tonight, because this is the work of Shane Logan again. So these are, again, these maps, there's 4 maps total in the game. And there's one of the 4, and then the counter sheets. There's 4 counter sheets in the game.
Oh yeah, it does, Bill. See, little tanks.
So here's the counter sheets in the game. So there's one counter sheet there, the Germans. Here's the Russian counter sheet, because it is Eastern Front, obviously. So there's the Russians. We added a few markers to the game. We added some new mechanics around being hold down. That was some of the latest development work we did on the project, was adding a little more chrome to the game. So we've got the hold down attribute now that's part of the game. So these are the markers, and some additional units that are in the game as well. And then the final sheet is markers. So this final sheet again is some of those markers that you're going to find, some additional markers. And what's really nice about Tank Leader, if you think about Eastern Front Tank Leader, it was the first of a series of 3 games. But now that all 3 games came out, we were able to benefit from all the development that happened into the game system over 3 releases. So we had the most updated rules. We updated them again with Eastern Front Tank Leader. So it's got absolutely the latest set of rules that were ever published, plus additional additions that we made. And I don't have any of the player aid cards here, but the player aid cards are gorgeous. But I know people have been waiting a long time for this game. So now you can actually see some information about it as well. So, there was one more component I didn't show, and that was the play mat. So there is a play mat also that tracks the turns. You know, there's all these over 20 scenarios. There's over 20 scenarios in the game. You have your formation cards. There's also, you can use strike cards in the game as well. There's a strike deck. The battle conditions can be different. So we have variable terrain. So the terrain will be different on the map depending on the scenario. It's going to tell you how to treat certain terrain in the map. So you're able to track that. This is your shared display for during gameplay. Turn record track, terrain effects, or actually the terrain chart, and then for the strike cards. So this is just a track sheet that's used during play, but there's also player aid cards, and then there's the formation cards. I think there's 67 formation cards in the game. So we're really excited to get that out. So didn't want to forget that last graphic we added there. Yeah, so that's been a long time in coming, Bill. This one's been a long time in coming. So
the good news is more stuff on the Battle Him 2 front.
Battle Him 2 front, yes. Yeah.
And what happened with now here's what's been creating the slow process delay. In Battle Him 2 is we had talked about putting in an expansion to the Gettysburg game in Battle Him 1. The problem with that is we've had a lot of issues getting that map done. To equal the map of the first one, because the artist of the first game is no longer involved. Not of our doing. He's just very busy. So he didn't want to do it. We couldn't get the files from him. So we've been trying to match it up. And I think you all know how unique some of those that Battle Him 1 map was. It was a very unique map. I've actually told everybody in the team that if we can't get the map, because it's not going to, here's the issue. It can never be exact to what was in the first. So the overlay is going to be different. Right now I'm at the point where I told them that if we can't get it done within the next week or so to something that is close, then I'm just scrapping the idea. So because it's held up the project at least a good 6-7 months trying to get the map to match the old map.
Right.
And it's just not working. And we're getting there. And then, so right now, I think we're going to get there. It's never going to match exact. Okay, so people just have to get that as a fact that you can never get it to match exactly because print runs are different. Okay, when you use color on one print run of the same thing, it's going to be a little different than the print run that you do because it's just the way it is. Okay,
Yep.
color wise and stuff. You can't. But we're getting there. So I think it's going to be included. But there might be a case where if it can't get done satisfactorily, with that's a big word.
Oh, that's a lot of letters.
It's a long word. I got.
I'll buy a vowel.
I don't know if I said it right, but I don't care. Okay, is that we're just going to scrap the idea, and it's just going to be the 2 games in the game. Okay, Gettysburg will not be in the expansion for Gettysburg will not be in the game. So that's it.
There you go. And then thank you for the update there, Bill, on Battle Hymn 2. Richard asked, I believe this is not for Tank Ace, probably for Tank Leader, since I was showing Tank Leader Eastern Front.
And a third.
So yes, we have under contract, we are going to be doing Western Front Tank Leader, Western Front Tank Leader next. So Tank Leader series, we'll be doing Western Front next, followed by Desert Steel. And then the idea is, and it will require some project team effort, but it's definitely doable, is we want to take it to actual battle campaigns. So historical campaigns using historical maps to recreate battles from World War II, actual battles from World War II, versus these scenarios using generic maps that are not, to that place in time. So actually doing the battle maps. So, but that would be quite a few years off by the time we get there, because first we got Western Front Tank Leader and then Desert Steel to do. But the great news is Eastern Front Tank Leader is now done. We'll learn from that release, made it the best we could, and we'll improve as we get to Western Front Tank Leader next. So this is going to be a really strong series, I think, for Compass for sure. And we had that other tank game for a long time, Bill. Engage and Destroy, was it called? Or I don't know. I mean, we had a game it was more tactical level, I think. But
I don't know what that fell off the radar. But they keep saying they're going to do it, so.
Yeah. And then thanks, Richard, for the clarification. I thought you meant Tank Leader. And then, if you just joined our broadcast, you'll see in the recording, we showed some of the artwork for East Front Tank Leader. And actually, you don't have to watch the broadcast. Go to our website. We have now added the graphics to the website to the Tank Leader product page. Front box, back box, counter sheets front, and one of the displays. So,
and Bill just told me that they're working on Mr. Lincoln's War as went to artwork.
Oh, that's great news. Mr. Lincoln's War from now. Yeah, that is great news. Mr. Lincoln's War.
And we just made a decision here.
Yes,
because Bill said to me, well, it's going to be 3 maps.
For what?
Mr. Lincoln's War, because we're doing both combined. It's not going to be Army of Potomac and Army in Tennessee. We're doing it both combined.
Yeah.
I go, no, it can't be 3 maps because we're doing mounted maps. So it's got to stay within 2.
Right.
So the issue was, so those are going to be half-inch counters because I'd rather go with the mounted map. And there are not a lot of factors on the counters. I think they're like one, right? And then one strength point or something. Yeah. So that's moving along.
Sorry, just showing this since we talked about Battle Hymn already. Michael, thanks for joining us, Michael, on Facebook. So, I know Bill's working real hard on the map.
But life is tough.
It's a tough challenge. That was a very unique map from Battle Hymn 1 for sure. I like what you said about the half-inch counters. One lesson learned for me is because there weren't a lot of factors on the Korean War Bukowski maps, to do that as a 4-map game.
Why did you bring up a thing that's close to my heart?
That was my fault. That wasn't your fault, Bill. That was on me.
Well, no, I know it was your fault.
That was on me.
I know.
That was on me.
I'm saying I think about it all the time. I've got like a dartboard with your face on it.
I know. I was going to say.
I think the Korean War I throw, right, Bill?
Yeah, so that one, that could do a redo as a 2-mapper with half-inch counters. And what I was going for, it was the mega map concept, which Bill Alderman does. Bill Alderman, for those that know Bill, he sells kits for games that are the really oversized hexes and counters. So we went super big, sort of like L2 Design. Art went super big on 1 or 2 games too. So definitely a lesson learned there. All the Battle Hymn talk makes me think about Ambush Pacific Theater game. Yes, well, is that the? I'm maybe getting confused. I know Adam Starkweather's got a Guadalcanal game he's doing. I don't know if it's an ambush game per se.
No, what the frick are you doing?
You still leaving your pocket?
Yeah, so he can't. Jesus Christ. Like a comedy routine back here.
You have to announce it like a little schoolboy.
Okay.
Hey, teacher,
Yeah.
keep.
So focus. So I want to
I'm
answer this.
focused. I don't know why.
This is not ambush. This is not ambush, the series, but I wanted to let everybody know we have talked about Adam Starkweather is working on a very much a technical level treatment. I believe it covers Guadalcanal. So it has some unique artwork to it. We've showed it before. I wouldn't call it like an ambush type situation, but it is very tactical. So yeah, so Battle Hymn.
No, it's not even close to that. It's not a
Yeah, it's not
solitaire
that.
game. These were solitaire games.
Yeah. And then here's the Lincoln's War comment that just came up from James. Thanks, James, for joining us again. Yeah, it was a great game that Mark did. Absolutely. And you got his War and Peace game too. There you go. Yeah, development with 3W gets tricky, right? 3W really dropped the ball on Hitler's Last Gamble as well, which we're happy about because we got to redo it and fix everything. So it actually just turns in being an opportunity for us to give a game justice. So there. Hey, Art, did you catch the discussion about the mega maps that you did? Because I was talking about Korea. I won't do that again, so I don't have to worry about that. So Daryl is aware of Adam Starkweather's game, and I think Mo. I don't know if you've seen it before, Mo, that we were showing it.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, when you were talking about Tank Leader, I had a brain fart. I was thinking of Panzer Leader for a minute. Nearly had a heart attack. Yeah, that Panzer Leader. Yeah, another publisher went with sort of an updated. Didn't go. I don't think they did a series out of it. They did one title. I think that was sort of Panzer Leader updated, but yeah, this is Tank Leader, which I hope, Brian, you're actually more excited about than Panzer Leader, because I think Tank Leader folks are really excited about the Tank Leader series coming back and how we've tried to improve it. Here's one for you, Bill, from Kirk Alton on YouTube. Let's talk a little naval. Let's get away from tanks for a little bit here.
Yeah, we just got, we were talking about this today. We just got something from Jack Green in relations to that. And yeah, it looks like hopefully we can wrap that up and send it to production within a couple weeks. But that's almost done.
Yep, it's coming along.
On the development and all that other stuff. The artwork is almost done. So that should go to production pretty soon.
All right. Art, you missed it. It's okay. No big deal. Well, just me talking, ruminating on a bad decision I made with going oversized on a game I shouldn't have. Any chance combat could go to a Pacific War treatment?
No.
Now, do you want to reconsider that answer? Because that was the most firm answer I think you've ever given, other than my face on your dartboard. So you're gonna stick with that. It's not subject to change, right? You're gonna stick with it.
Know
okay.
why?
Why?
Okay, because I'll tell you why.
Well, you were so emphatic with your answer. Now you can't remember the reason.
Yeah, no, I know why.
Must be really good. It's such a good reason.
I think because we couldn't make it work as individual soldiers.
That scale change, right? Yeah, I remember you were
more of a squad platoon type thing.
Yeah,
which sort of screwed everything up. But like I said, we got combat. Yeah, we got combat. Operation Market Garden almost wrapping up.
Yep. That's true.
So we've got a lot of good stuff.
Well, we're getting to talk about Starkweather some more tonight. Why not? So this one doesn't ring a bell for me unless it's a
that's actually in for Brittany's review.
Okay, what's the topic again of Shattered Swords?
Naval.
I remember it.
Combat in the Pacific.
Thank you. I was thinking of Civil War because he was talking about a Civil War game. So talking about Civil War, any news on Rebel Tide? Yes, we're printing this one, but it's not. The artwork needs to get done first for Rebel Tide. So
they're working on that, though. They're working on the artwork.
That's started, but give us some time to get the artwork done. Greg is here. He's here online, live, and he can comment about it. But he did another round of playtesting, Spring Expo, and it went very well. A lot of participants, and it's wrapped up. So now we're doing the artwork. one of Bill's favorite topics. This one's actually coming along. I don't know if it came into the warehouse yet. I don't think so.
What?
The Silent War IGN. It's not a reprint, but a deluxe. It's more of a deluxe edition.
Yeah, no, it's coming. It's on its way.
Okay, let's see. Rick's asking about Contact Now.
Yeah, John.
Yes. So update on Contact Now is the rules layout is wrapping up, but there is also a examples of play booklet. So a full booklet of examples of play, and that needs to get laid out. Won't take more than shouldn't take more than a week to get done. So we're working to wrap that up. John is actually helping answer the question about the Panzer Blitz title that I was referencing earlier. So thank you for that, John. Will Mr. Lincoln's War have rivers on the hex sides? I don't think we're changing the game system.
No, we are. Oh, no,
we're
getting rid of those stupid rivers in the middle of the game.
Oh, good.
In the middle of the hex.
Okay.
They are going to be on the hex sides because it's stupid to have them in the middle.
All right, let's revisit this stacking limit. Great tagline on YouTube, stacking limit. I love that. So could you just give a quick elevator pitch on your feelings about the Burning Banners Kickstarter again, Bill?
It's way above. It's what, 15-20% higher at this point than we thought it was going to be.
Awesome. And
so it's going very well. So it's a great Kickstarter for us.
Compass Gladiator game.
Yeah, it's not Gladiators.
It's not on the website yet. I think we had a project title of Blood in the Sand at one point, so I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was Gladiators.
But I think it might be Blood in the Sand Gladiators. We'll see. It's not on the website yet, Edward. We've got a bunch of games. I just showed Desert Generals earlier, and that's not on the website either. So we've got a lot of projects going on for sure. But it is probably going to be Blood in the Sand unless there's a title change. Reconsider Nate Rogers, Gimpy Gamer, Bill. He wants you to reconsider the Japanese. Get the scale problem figured out for Japanese.
No, you want to know why? We got to move on.
All right. Mo's now seeing now Mo's what? You're getting tag teamed here by Mo and Nate.
Yeah, and when I say Mo and I say we've got to move on.
All right. Need Combat Modern 2. Actually, we have that other system. Close Contact is going to start Modern. So we have that covered already. Well, there's a Starship Troopers for that kind of a game. What type of game is that?
No, sorry. Well, there's always no. What game? I can't remember.
There was nothing came of that. Rayla Barra. I forget. I can't forget his name.
Yeah, Out of Bounds.
Out of Bounds. Thank you. Out of Bounds. Yeah, nothing on that one yet. Bruce has started the artwork on Rebel Tide. That's true. I'll try to Chopper Pilot. Okay, we have a request to see. It's not final artwork. It's so let me just say this. It's not the artist's artwork all the way across the board. So what I need to do is I need to pull up. Don't do a screen. Don't do any type of a screen capture here. So let's see here. Chopper Pilot. So hold on. I got a lot of projects going on, guys, and this is not all my work either. So here, gonna share here. Oh, good, I wasn't sharing my screen. That's perfect. I'm glad I wasn't sharing my screen. I want to show all the projects. So I want to share with you something that Ray Fiore is going to be doing for us, and this is just now an initial artwork. Usual suspect, Bruce Urian is the artist. So solitaire game on Vietnam, Chopper Pilot. So if you think sort of along the lines of the Ace series, you play the role of a pilot. So we've got Chopper Pilot coming. We've also got some artwork I can try to show you on the game here. So let me see if I can do that. 1 second. Okay, it's somewhere else. Hold on. Oh, I see where it's at. Hold on, guys. So we got some preliminary graphics I can show you here. And let's see. I want to make sure what you wanted me to show. The base camp map. I got a horrible cold.
It's a different one.
No, it's different, but I don't have 36.
Losing my voice, which will make Bill happy because I got a horrible cold. But this might be the operations for base map you want to see. Again, it's early. This is a draft sketch from the designer. We've got various preliminary graphics from the designer. What's being done? We've got the, you're gonna have the gunships. as you've seen in sort of the A series, when you're tracking things, you're going to track the status of your crew, your equipment, etc., armaments, all that. So we're doing the same concept for Vietnam helicopters as well here. You got the crew mat. So if you're familiar with the crew mats, you earn rewards, you move up in experience. You're going to have that happening in the game as well. But again, these are just examples of artwork that are going to be done by the artist Bruce Searing that we have assigned. So, but yeah, there's going to be an operations map. It's a point system map that's going to be used for the game. It's color coded for different things that will occur in the game. So yeah, just want to give a shout out for Chopper Pilot, and there's our shout out for Chopper Pilot. So we're excited about that project. But again, we got just the box cover so far. We have a lot of graphics to go through for that game. But anybody interested in that one, we're going to be excited to get that one worked on. Yes, Cobras too. It definitely has Cobras in the game and Chopper Pilot. There were a few. There's going to be more than what I showed you. That was just sample mock-up artwork from the designer. So again, you're going to see more from Chopper Pilot when we get the final artwork going. But I think you know what we're talking about, what type of a design we're talking about there. So hope that helps. Let's see. And Scott, thanks for joining us. Well, reading a Compass Games rule set. That's a perfect intro segue to joining us. So thanks, Scott. Really interesting game, by the way. Glad you're going to look to play that game. Let's see here. You have to play Wagner while you're playing Chopper Pilot. So I assume absolutely, like we do with other games, and I'm thinking of Gregory Smith and other designers that do the same type of game. You do sort of have your historical pilots of the era. So for the historical value of the game, you will get that historical pilot and what their attributes are, and maybe types of missions and what happens. So I would expect that would be part of the design, or something that could be added to the design, for example. Let's see, looking through comments for you here, Bill, just to see if anybody has any other questions. Let's see here. Yeah, more comments. So we're gonna have to do more in depth on this game. A lot of questions and interest in Chopper Pilot. So we'll have to tee that up for the future. Absolutely. I'll be happy to do that. Maybe we can do some designer recorded interviews and then just put those on YouTube for everybody to learn more about the games. I think that covers the questions for now, Bill. If there's any other topics, I'll remind people to post their questions and comments for now. We're getting close to the hour, getting close to the free game drawing, which will, gosh, that'll be, if I'm thinking what it is going to be, it's going to be a huge game drawing tonight. So I'm excited about that. So Expo, we're going to have the...
What? You think so? We're not doing that one.
All right, well, you're the boss.
All right. You are the boss. Bill is the boss. And Billy's the boss as well for the future Compass. They're both bosses in a way. So there you go. But any thoughts on anything? Has there been any shipments coming in to the warehouse recently, or any status of, I don't know if there's something en route right now on a freighter right now or not?
Yeah, there's something on the freighter. Yeah.
Okay, so there's some stuff coming in. Okay, great. Sensuicon is at the printers, I believe, already in production. So we completed that some time ago. So I don't know the exact status. It goes through a handoff for QA. I believe the QA was done already on this one, if I'm not mistaken, given when it was submitted, but I could be wrong. But that one is already a handoff to the, will be very interesting. The Japanese perspective of submarine warfare from the Japanese perspective is going to be a very interesting Gregory Smith design. So I know he was really excited about it while he was in the middle of the design work and all the research he did on Sensuicon. Did lots, as he always does, lots of research and finding really interesting tidbits out. Yes, there could be a MASH expansion to Chopper Pilot. That's a great idea. It's a great idea. That's why we do these town halls, is because you come up with these fabulous ideas that we can pull the trigger on, perhaps. So Ray Fiore will think about the MASH expansion, I'm sure. So thanks for that idea. Let's see, Steel Wolves. Bill, you may have mentioned that in a previous. I think you had said you were going to perhaps consider doing Steel Wolves.
We just got to get in queue. Pay now. Yeah, we are eliminating pay now on the website.
Yeah, so you're going to basically see pay laters for like everything that's in the queue.
Yeah, pay now will come maybe a month before the game's coming out.
Yep.
Or something. But no, I moved away from that.
Yep. And then Joe missed the first 5 minutes. I'll let you give Joe the update on Western Front A shipping status there.
Yeah,
so,
we're about 50% shipped.
Yep, and we covered this one already, so thanks for that. Okay, so it is in the queue with Brittany, which makes sense because she has a queue. Let's just leave it that way. She has a queue. If it was a queue stick, the queue stick would be about 40 feet long, but it is in the queue, so that is good news. It is definitely in the queue. I knew that. Let's see, more comments for Chopper Pilot. This is now a Chopper Pilot segment for Ray here that we've got going on. So there we go. Let's see here. There's lots of good comments coming in. When did you guys mention when we think Paper Wars 104 is expected to ship? The one following 103?
103 is going out 4th of July or a little after, and then 104 would be out probably September.
Sounds good. Ray, Will GM for Food on YouTube is saying do a Central American CIA chopper strike version. So there you go. I know that we've got work continuing on Manchurian Front. That's going to be the sequel or the new add-on. I don't know if you call it a sequel or not. It's not after, but we're going to have expanded campaign coverage.
Yeah, they said they're going to hand it in by the end of the year. So.
Yep, there you go. Vassal module, I don't know release date. I'd have to check. Mo can answer this question.
It's coming up, right? Should be August.
Yep, he'll mention that. Mo's here as well. Mo handles our Vassal modules, does a great job with that, for sure. Martin's thinking of coming in November from Florida. That would be great,
nice.
Martin. Would love to see you there. Would love to see you there. And Eric is working away on Manchurian Front. Absolutely. They're ready for the music. Gosh, cue the music for Chopper Pilot. Everybody's excited about Chopper Pilot. Stuka game still being done. It's in production, actually. So that game, there's an interview we did quite a while ago with the designer. So that one is definitely at the printers already, for sure. Storm of Steel. It's called Storm of Steel. Junkers 87 is the title of the game. So that one's definitely going to be coming out. Shoots Troopa is in production. I can answer that question. Definite buy on Manchurian. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Mo says yes, there's a Vassal module. I don't know if that means it's out already. I'll release this in October. Thanks, Mo. That was my question.
October.
So October is going to be the 6-month timeline for Revolution. That means Revolution was it March?
April. Oh, maybe it was April.
So something like that, April. So
Yeah.
there we go. Do I have any artwork I can show for 103? It would just be what's on the website at this point. So I'll have to see what's there, and if there's artwork missing, we'll add it. By the way, we're also going to be adding the next Paper Wars subscription to the website soon for renewing your subs. So that's coming. Kaiser's Fleet, I believe. Bill, can you remind me if that's back yet? Has that been printed and delivered?
No, God, no.
No.
It's
okay,
in
so
production.
in production. Yep, JU 88 came. There we go.
Yep,
Galaxy Force is going through. That's going to be going through proofing. So that's the same status. It's gone through all these different phases. We got the printer files have been pre-flighted, which means we've checked all the printer files to make sure they are good for the printer. And now they're going to go to Brittany for a final QA check. Atlantic Sentinels, Greg's going to answer this question because I cannot recall if I think Atlantic Sentinels did go through the QA check already.
Okay, it's already in. It's already been in like production.
Okay, there we go. That answers. I was right. So lots of titles.
Yeah, lots of titles. I agree
lots
with
of
you.
titles. Next Vassal release will be Schnellboats in a few weeks. Thanks for that, Mo. Perfect. Let's see here.
Funny.
What happened there?
No, nothing. Just a
Okay.
funny thing.
Inside joke.
Yeah, inside
Oh,
joke.
is this Mo? Okay, see if the vessel releases the posting, then you won't have to keep track, Bill. There you go. That's true.
See, if the
That's a creative argument.
No.
Create a vassal module for carrier house remodeling's going on. Can't even set up a frickin' one mapper. Well, that sucks, Joe. But
Yeah,
I bet you're gonna have a great looking house when you're done.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Chanel boats, Chanel
No,
boats,
sorry,
as we
no.
say. Absolutely. All righty.
You'll be on next year.
That was interesting. Somebody made the comment on Facebook that Compass now reminds them of it's the SPI. Compass is now the SPI of today's generation, with all the varied titles, all the activity going on, all the different designers, projects. It takes me back to SPI days. I'd get the catalog from SPI. No internet, no internet or anything like that. Just get your order form and catalog where they talk about the release schedule for the next 6 to 9 months or a year. So, Bosch, if we did that, Bill, that would be a pretty big catalog, wouldn't it? If we copied the SPI catalog and tried to copy it, it'd be a very long release schedule with all the title releases. Does production mean it's at the printer? Yes. If it's in production, it's at the printer. It also means that it hasn't arrived in the warehouse yet. So
production means that. Very good, John.
Yep. There we go. And then we're staying. SPI. Well, that's one thing SPI had a problem with. The plastics got them, and then their pricing for distribution killed them. They lost money on every sell to distribution. You don't want to lose money for every distributor sale. That's not going to work. Release the hounds, Bill. Release the hounds. There you go.
That's us.
Well, thanks for the nice remarks. We've got
okay, you want to do 4 months for Vassal?
I don't care. Keep it the way it is.
Okay. I just want you to know.
Yeah, put it. I'll be on that. I'll be right.
Okay, I just want to know. I said to Bill today.
The more you poke the bear, the more the bear gets mad.
Yeah.
Oh, so Bill is the boss. Billy is the boss because you asked Billy, and Billy did the Caesar.
I said to Bill,
right, the Caesar
why
thing.
don't we do 4 months for Vassal? And no, Bill said it. He thumbed it down. He said, no, keep it the way it is.
All right, so let me get this straight. So if people were interested in a pay-to-play, you can send unmarked cash and bills to Billy in the mail, and that way Billy can get more sports cards, get some more Kansas City Chiefs garb on, get some more fancy stuff, and he might, 4 months, I like that. Yeah, why not? We'll do 4 months.
Yeah,
so everybody, now you know where to go, everybody. Pay to play. Go to Billy, talk to Billy offline.
Pay to play. They don't pay. That's the problem. That's the problem with Vassal. But I'm off that. Okay?
All right.
But I got to tell you a good thing. I've been wanting this for the last 5 years.
Been what, the last 5 years?
I've wanted this for the last 5 years, and I was told, no, ridiculous. Okay, we drive together to work.
Oh, you're driving together the way. How's that possible? Billy lives far away from you, and he doesn't live that close to you.
He lives 2 minutes from down the road.
In the condo? Wait, the condo's only 2 minutes?
It's on the other side.
Yeah, we didn't move far.
Yeah, I know.
We could walk to it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know it was that close. Really?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a stop sign away.
So why did it take so long? Why did it take so long for you guys to travel together to the
Bill
office if it's that close?
No, because I go in earlier.
Oh, because of the time.
Yeah, but no, he didn't want to do it.
So do you have a set schedule?
Okay,
is it a set schedule now?
Hold on, Tom. Before we get into this,
yeah,
I offered it to him yesterday, and he almost shut it down.
No,
I said I'll drive you, and he almost was like, "Well," because I said I gotta go at like 7 o'clock.
No, because the issue was you. I said we should rotate so he doesn't have to ruin his car with that many miles on it.
I'd rather drive and ruin it.
So are you going to be on a set schedule now, or it's just random the day before you guys talk?
We're flying.
No, Monday and Thursday I go in the office.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Friends forever.
Hey, John, good to see you. John wants to know how many games are in the warehouse or in production?
Yeah, next question.
That's a good question. I like it.
How many games are in the warehouse and production?
Yeah. So,
oh my God.
So let's try first. How many? So we're talking about not. I don't think he's talking about total games that we have.
I know what he's talking about, John. He's talking about games that are at the printing printing.
Yeah, and at the warehouse.
And at the warehouse or in the sea traveling over. Gotta be 35. Gotta be topping close to 40 games.
In for what answer? In production?
in production and in the warehouse.
Oh, and both. Okay, both. Okay.
Yeah, and in production means they're at the printers or on the way over or whatever.
Yep.
Got to be close, right?
Remember we used to roll the dice
What?
and had people guess what we rolled?
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Whoever's closer.
Yeah, but that has to be close to 40, I think.
40. Okay, that's I believe it. I believe it too. I think that's damn accurate too. Okay, so here's the number 77. Is Mo right? Did you roll that number, Billy?
No,
Okay, maybe not.
I said 40.
Somebody said 42.
Oh, 40.
Yeah, they were close.
Yeah, we've got some video lags, guys. So I don't know. I had a sound problem trying to log in, and I don't know if it's my network or I know the video feed is lagging at times. So yeah, I don't know what's causing the lag. Do not know. Where is
the warehouse is in Hartford, Connecticut.
Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah, I think he probably wants an address and when the alarm system's turned off.
Yeah, no, and we renewed, right? We're renewing the other space.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because we lease out the other space.
Yep.
Because we have two, we have the big warehouse in the office,
Mhm.
and then there's another building that's sort of attached.
Yep.
Okay, and that we've been leasing that out ever since we bought it.
Yeah.
And this year we had to put a new roof on that building.
Oh, really?
That part. When
That's
we
not
bought the place, when we bought the original, we put a roof on the, which is, yeah. So I'll tell you, okay, to put the roof on the main thing, which is about what, 16,000 square feet when I did it before COVID.
Ouch.
Okay, cost me about $100,000.
Yeah, it costs a lot more now.
Okay, to put the roof on the other building, which is probably 60% less because it's like 9,000 square feet. So what is that? No, maybe 50% less.
Yeah.
It cost me like 82,000.
Of course. Exactly.
It should have cost me, and I said to him, well, it should have cost me like 50, but no.
Yeah, prices are just through the roof. That's for sure. No question about it. Absolutely. So before there was no roof. That's the question.
No, there was a roof. But see, the beauty of it is, see, and this is just a tax. It really is a tax decision because under the old rules that changed like in 2018, before 2018, I would have had to amortize that over like 30 years. So I pay cash for it. I don't get the expense. I have to depreciate it over like 30 years. Yeah. Now the beauty is I get take it all in the year I pay for it.
Yeah, perfect.
Until the Democrats change that down the road.
Yeah, got to be ready. Well, at least you can next tax filing, you should be able to.
I'm excited about that. And then we had to put up a fence. Right, Bill? We did a fence.
Oh, yeah.
On the warehouse. Yep.
Nice. So how's the container and shipping issues settling down now?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Compass is sort of that SPI. The speed and velocity is very SPI like. I would have to say that is true. All right. I think we're good to go. If you're good to go, Bill. Unless you want to talk about something else, hey, you can talk as long as you want because I'm losing my voice. I've got a bad cold, so you can now's a golden opportunity.
Christ, that's the
talk about what games you got set up. You haven't changed any games.
Well, no, what we did is Roma Vixa was ready to be released.
Okay. And then you played it.
Released.
And then you played it.
Boom, it's all done in the warehouse. Everything.
And then you played it.
No. Then we decided to upgrade it.
Oh, that's interesting. How'd that idea come about? With a
new variant, with new counters.
Who had that idea?
What?
Who had that idea to do that?
Bill had the idea. So what that means, so we is I have to redo the box because now the box doesn't fit in a 2-inch box with all the additional stuff.
Wow.
We're adding 2 or 3 more counter sheets to a 6 or 7 counter sheet game already.
Oh my gosh.
And and we're putting in a variant. Okay.
Wow.
For heavy cavalry and everything else. So we took a game that was completely ready and to be shipped out, and we decided to upgrade it and do it better. So that's why you'll see Roman Vicks will fall down the list again.
All right, and I apologize. I will correct the website tomorrow. It's in shambles right now. Don't pay attention to the website right now, folks, except for do your pre-order, pay laters. Go to Tank Leader. We got the artwork up. Do that.
And Last
Absolutely.
Gamble is in production now. Going to
Woohoo! Yes.
It's got Battle of the Bulge.
It's a small game. It's a small game.
A Battle of the Bulge game with 52 charts.
Yeah, this is Danny Parker's. How do you call that? What do you call it? A magnus opus or whatever you call it when it's somebody's life's work. Like this is the version. This is the mic drop version, as you say, right? So this is Danny Parker's very reputable. You know, he's a great author, great book author on Bulge books. He's authored multiple books on the Bulge. He's an expert on and he's a great designer. He did SPI Battles for the Ardennes, a lot of other titles. And yeah, Hitler's Last Gamble 3W sort of dropped the ball, screwed the pooch, excuse my French, but had a lot of development problems or things went wrong. But this is like, how long were they? Oh my God, development and playtesting. This thing was like 5 years.
No,
so it's longer maybe. Yeah, I mean, this thing is.
But then we have Stellar Horizons 2 is all wrapped up and going to production.
Oh, great. And that's a standalone game that can be played standalone, correct?
What?
That's a standalone.
Yeah, standalone.
Game.
Oh, no,
standalone
it doesn't even connect, I don't think. It's a different. Yeah, so we got quite a few things out there.
Yeah. Danny's done some great stuff. So, did Danny Parker write some Vietnam stuff? I actually don't know. To be honest, I was following him very closely around his Bulge work and his designs related to that. So, I mean, he's got the pedigree to do any type of military research. Maybe he did do some Vietnam books, but I definitely want to do an interview with Danny Parker when we get closer to Hitler's Last Gamble shipping. How about the Grant 1862 game? That one.
Yeah, that's in production. We just went through the sample and stuff like that, so that's in production too. Yep,
it's absolutely. So, folks, we're got a lot of. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of exciting stuff going on. Think about this first huge real Kickstarter, quote unquote, as Bill put it. So lots of exciting stuff going on. We'll keep taking your questions here. Blue Water, Navy Pacific. I don't know the status.
I finally saw some back and forth between the designer and the artist. So that's moving along. So we need to get that out. That's one.
Yep. There we go. Awesome. Thank you. All righty. Mo's helping me with For Motherland to get that wrapped up. Masahiro has made some edits and changes that we needed. So it's definitely, Mo's been a great benefit to help us wrap that one up because it's so close. It just needs rules layout work is next. So yes, thank you, Scott. Exactly. So not only irons in the fire, but new initiatives, Expo, fall, production. Bill's looking at production. He's always looking at maybe new printers. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. There's a Euro shipping Bill figured out for Burning Banners, Kickstarter. So when you think about it's not 10, 15, 20 member team doing all this. It's Bill, Billy, Julian, Brittany, myself. I mean, it's a small, but then we're so fortunate to have you guys, not just designers and artists, but the community, because you guys have given us so many ideas for games. So, and we can pull the trigger. We find ways we can do it. We can do it together. So it's worked out great. So I don't know if we can double the output. I don't think we want to do that because that's too many games and all that. And that'd be a bigger warehouse for build. But yeah, it's pretty crazy right now. So lots of exciting stuff. Okay, I think I don't have anything else, Bill, unless you do.
No, I don't think so.
All right, so the big question is, let me first remind everybody that you do want to get your hashtag town hall in. This is now the most popular segment of our town halls because you can win a free game. And we're going to give away a free game here in about 30 seconds. So please enter hashtag town hall now. You only have to do it once. And don't do it multiple times because it's not going to help you. Just one time is all you need to do. And we will go ahead and start the drawing. So I'm going to actually show the screen as we're getting ready to do the town hall. Thanks for everybody that joined us. 229 viewers at this time, and we have 210 who have entered the drawing by doing that. Again, do that hashtag town hall that you see down here at the bottom of the screen. That's all you have to type, and you'll be entered. We see a lot of people typing it in still. We're at 2:15. We'll give it a few more seconds. No, 2:19. So, yep, people are still entering. So I'm going to give everybody a chance. Give it a few more seconds here. Still climbing. Well, yeah, you guys decide. We're going to give them time. You guys decide what you want to give away here, because the drawing number is up to 223 now. All right, I think we're good to go now. We got 224, but it's a trickle now. We have 226 online. 225. So I say we're good to go. So what's the drawing going to be?
Get it working. Well, Western Front Ace.
Western Front Ace.
Oh, you gotta hit that one.
All right, so that's.
No, there you go.
So here we go. Let me go there. So as anticipated, the big behemoth, the one with the 3 artists, the 2 designers, multiple proofers, many play testers over several years.
0.5%.
This is one of Greg. This is, I guess, Greg's biggest game to date. So this is going to be This is one hell of a drawing we're going to be doing, guys. So good luck to everybody.
Who won?
And let's see who wins Western Front Ace. This will be a big win right here for tonight.
Or not.
Congratulations to Anna Y. Anna Y on YouTube. Anna, we're going to need to find out who you are. We're very excited to have a I don't know now. I don't know, a female gamer, or if it's somebody on their significant other's account. But I mean, we're open. We got Brittany working with us every day. You know, we want all comers here to do gaming with us. So Anna, I don't know, even in the chat, if you're on comments. God, my voice is shot. Let us know who you are, Anna. That'd be awesome, because you got a huge prize here, and would love to learn who Anna is, if that's Anna or somebody else. But the idea here, Anna, is you need to email sales@compassgames.com so I can verify your identity and get you the game, because that's a huge win there. So congratulations to Anna Y on YouTube for winning. I don't know the last time somebody won on Facebook. Maybe it was recent. I don't know. So with that, Bill, I think that sort of wrap things up.
Okay. Well, yeah, have a good one. And we always appreciate you guys coming and listening to us, and have a good week or 2 weeks, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Pleasure to have you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in 2 weeks, everybody.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.